I apologize for the loud fan in the background. It is hot, and I really don't want to have to record this with it being more than, like, 5 million degrees in here, so... Sorry, you'll have to kind of put up with it. So, once again, it's been a long time since the last videos of this. It's been almost a month. I hate that that keeps happening. Yeah, Goron disappear. It's my favorite part. But, although most of that time was spent doing nothing of interest, I did spend some of the time, looking for stuff in this game, so there was a bunch of money that I had no reason to pick up. Let's see. Anything interesting here? Great Evil, I mean, it's whatever. I hope that Great Evil didn't break on the loose. The Master can't kill that evil. Good. But yeah, so I spent quite a few hours dittering about, both in-game and in Z-Quest, mostly in Z-Quest, hoping to find every secret that I could. Which basically meant I had to check all of Hyrule Field plus the village, Lake Hylia, Death Mountain, Kokiri Forest, Lost Woods, and the dungeons. And I came across quite a bit of stuff. I don't know why I'm dittering about so much. I need to stop doing that. So here's the thing. There was some stuff that I did off screen, but not very much. Right now I have no heart pieces, and I should have one more heart than last time, because I did actually manage to kill the super dark nuts on that screen with the wind. That was like such a massive pain in the ass. I kind of managed to just pull it off by using super bombs, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do this again on screen. It's not worth the effort. So I did that, and I did some minor stuff, like I bought a bunch of super bombs. I think I uncovered secrets on a few screens that didn't really amount to anything, and that should be about it. But heart piece here that I never grabbed. And let's see, I'm gonna need to go to the top of the map here. There's probably going to be quite a bit of off-screen at the beginning here, because I do want to grab everything possible. And as it turns out, there's not really much reason for me to do that. I wasn't sure if I was going to, hold on to this secret for a while, but I might as well just explain it now. So, let me actually give visuals for this. So in this version of ZQuest, as I've shown a few times before, you have this, what links here thing that shows, what screens will warp to it. But it also has item locations. And so there is a list of every single item in the game, no matter how minor. Just recovery hearts, single rupees, like all that is in here. And so I kind of realized that partway through my sweep of everything, and there was a bit where I'm just like, now that I have this, do I even need to continue sweeping everything? But I kept doing it anyway, just because, honestly, it's kind of easier than checking everything on the list. They both have their ups and downs. But here's the thing, though. This quest has 17 complete heart containers that you can pick up. Most from bosses, but as we saw last time, there was a few that you would get from, like, Dark Nut screens. I think there's at least one that I found just kind of sitting around. So it has all those, and it has 81 heart pieces, which, if you ignore that last one and just consider it 80, that's another 20 heart containers. So there's the 5 you start with, plus 17, plus 20. So this game would have 40 hearts if it actually let you have more than 24, which it doesn't. So, basically what this is saying is... by the way, I thought I was going to have to go back here to get the Master Sword, but you don't. I'm pretty sure I know what you have to actually do. I haven't looked into it yet, though. I just wanted to show that that is not where you go. But, yeah, so there's going to be a point where me trying to collect shit is going to be pretty pointless. And I figured, yeah, since I've been so thorough at the beginning, I might as well kind of finish the job. And then I can start slacking off later. So remember this screen when I said I was going to try to, like, bomb boost past this, but I couldn't because they were solid tiles? These disable when you kill Ballad, the boss of the second dungeon. So that's the thing. Let's see. Did I write this shit in the wrong order? I think I wrote this shit in the wrong order. I'm good at what I do. Alright, let me go ahead and actually save warp then. So, I need to go kind of to the lower right section of Hyrule Field. I don't think it's particularly far away, but I'll cut anyway, because it's a bit of a walk. Yeah, it really wasn't that much of a walk. I wrote these down in a stupid order. I had notes saying to keep going right from this tree, but I had the other one inserted before that, so yeah, I don't know. I blame myself from a couple days ago. Because yeah, this is here. This required specifically the red candle, so there's that. It wasn't particularly hard or interesting. And should be something here, I think. Clearly, I have to hit Little Bunny Fufu. Nope, just... I don't know when I will ever need 8 super bombs, but I sure do have them. Okay. Simple enough. This, I don't think this actually does anything, but I'm here, so I might as well interact with it. Yep, just a heal spot. And there isn't really much in the graveyard, but I wanted to show this too, because it's kind of interesting. I didn't realize it was just sitting on solid colors like that. Yep. This is pretty much it. There's a couple other screens that are like this that just show you who's buried there. It's an interesting touch. Alright, so I guess let's go to the lake. It's not, once again, it's not that much of a walk, but I have to kind of get far into the area itself, so yeah, you don't need to see that. Screw... Oh, good. I'm glad I minimized the game. I'm gonna make you watch the truck there anyway. Because I haven't been to this area for a while, so we'll just kind of remind ourselves how this place is laid out. A few things here. One of them is entirely unimportant, so I don't know why I'm going to be showing it, but here I am. So there's another aspect to this that I didn't really fully appreciate until I did all that sweeping. I already knew it, but I just didn't really, you know, register it. But this is a really freaking long quest. I've completed 3 dungeons, and it's none of them had Triforce pieces. There's 8 that do. So I think we're like a quarter of the way through this game. This is going to be a bit of a long haul. Hey, I don't know you. Tolna. I don't remember where we got the hookshot. Anyway, I don't need the money, so I figured I'd just show that it's there. It was unique dialogue, damn it. This is why this LP is going to take 5 years, because I show crap like that doesn't matter. But, believe it or not, there are things in this part of the map that, aren't completely unnecessary. I just have to actually reach them. Oh, here's one of them. This is a real good one. So we shoot an arrow at the wiggly thing to create a warp to just kind of get where the wiggly thing was. I don't actually know how to get back. I guess we'll find out. Ah, yes. My favorite enemies. Let's bust out the hoot shot for this one. Being able to stun an enemy. Oh my god. Please. It's gonna be interesting playing this quest now that I have such a massive stockpile of hearts, and there will not be that many enemies left that can really pose a threat to me. I say as I'm kind of, well, before I got that fairy, I was kind of getting my ass handed to me by these wizards. Having an upgraded sword will be nice. So, here's a magic container. I have reached max capacity. You better believe there's 2 more magic containers in this, and we're gonna get them, even though they're redundant and will not do anything. So off we go to the sandy island. One of these days, you know. So, I thought that I had remembered seeing in Z-Quest that the guards that can spot you and throw you back to town could actually be killed with, like, the level 4 sword. And so I'm like, oh, well, that's evidence that you do get to come back, and it's not actually a point of no return. But I was wrong. It appears to be white sword beams. I think that's boomerang. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you actually can't ever come back to this section, which means it's a good thing that there are so many extra heart pieces. However, those... Oh, good. I didn't even know that was there. The 9 magic containers are all in the beginning section of the game, so you better hope that you find a good number of them before you move on to the later parts. I couldn't remember what I had to do here. Screw the hook shot, it's barely freaking doing anything. Alright, fuck the game, we're gonna play Bomb Squad.
Mattel Electronics presents.
Yep, there's another magic container. 1 to go, and I really hate where that one is. We won't be seeing that one for a while. I also remember this screen being a right pain in the ass, because there's a lot of tiles that don't look like they should prompt the ladder, but do. And this spot right here is the only place you can cross. I mean, it's obvious you're supposed to super bomb this, right? I stole bombs by them. Just the exact same bomb cave as the last one. I had to actually check that these weren't 2 warps to literally the same screen. I can hold 10 super bombs now. That's as many as 1/4 of 40, and that's just terrible. This screen... Yep, okay, I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, it has a secret you can activate there. And this tile, I think, warps you either back to Hyrule Field or all the way to, like, fucking Death Mountain or some shit. I'm not taking it. It's very inconvenient. There's a lot of those warps in this game where they're meant to kind of be shortcuts to get around, but it doesn't indicate what they are, and there's no way to go back. So I kind of hate them. What the hell? How did that drop? So I think that is the last item in the lake. However, we're not done here because we need to go to the dungeon entrance. This is the Zora domain, right? This isn't the actual dungeon. I don't remember. No, this is the dungeon. Okay. Let's see. Haven't been here in a hot minute, so I don't exactly remember where I need to go. I kind of do, though. But yep, all 3 of the dungeons actually have a item that you can't get the first time through, and you have to come back, which is kind of interesting design. I don't mind that. didn't... I did a couple things similar to that in VA2. It was usually just money, though. I didn't want to make you have to come back for a heart pace, because I felt like that was a little annoying. But, like, in level 4, the mountain level, there's the... Actually, no, because I was going to say there's the dig dogger that you have to come back with a whistle, but you get it, like, 2 screens later, so that one doesn't really count. There's, I know there's money in level 3 where you have to, like, come back after you get the ladder. But, yeah, I think those are, like, the only times I ever really did that. But yeah, like I said, I think it's kind of cool to have stuff like this. The issue is that there's a point of no return. So you have to do it early on, and it's dumb that the, like, beating level 3 grants you access to the point of no return, but you have to do something after leaving the level to get a new item and then come back before doing that. It's kind of a tight window. This is, quite the walk. I wonder if anybody at all is going to remember that this was here. Because I know I sure as hell didn't. We're almost there. I think. It's like 2 more screens. Something like that. 3 more screens. 4 more screens. Okay. So yeah, this block requires bracelet. We didn't get that until Goron, or Death Mountain. There it is. And that's 16 hearts. I'm just kind of assuming this quest lets me get more than 16. We'll find out soon enough. So I want to show how I found this one, because you kind of have to just appreciate the amount of time that went into checking this stuff. So every screen, if it has a warp, it'll say it down here, and it'll also list other stuff like special items. So here's the thing, like, this screen has a heart piece on it. You can see the heart piece down here. So even if it was like blocked by a tree or something, I could go through the whole map and just pay attention to the icon down here and be like, oh, there's a heart piece, I'm going to have to check that, see if I've got it. But special items are a little different, and so the text will display them up here. So for stuff like this, you know, I got to go to the lake, and then here's the dungeon entrance. And so I would sweep every screen of the dungeon, and I just kind of happened to notice at one point, special item is heart container piece. And I'm like, I probably got this, but I don't really know. And so the reason it's a special item and not a placed item is because it's using flag 10, which is the Armos item flag. It also applies to cuttable things like the treasure chest. So basically, anything that has this flag on it, you interact with it, and then it will have the special item set for the room. So I'm like, okay, let me see if I got this one. And I go to see, like, how I got here, and like, okay, you know, you bombed this thing. I would have gotten this right. But I'm paranoid, so I checked anyway, and then saw that it was still there. And I'm like, why the hell didn't I get this before? And it was because it's a push heavy, and I didn't have the bracelet yet. So, yeah, I kind of had to just double check, like, every single fucking item location in the game. It took ages. I really shouldn't have put in that much effort. But, anyway, that's it for this dungeon. And, oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, I want to show something stupid. So, is it this screen? No. Okay, here we go. So on this screen, let me show another example before I explain what's wrong with this one. So, here's the screen with a cave entrance. It lists a tile warp. And, if we look here, here's a screen where you can exit off the side. It lists the side warp. this screen, it has this door, and indeed, it has a tile warp set, but it isn't listed here. And I wasn't sure why that was. I'm like, is there something wrong with ZQuest that it's not showing this type of thing? Maybe it's because it's activated through a secret. But no, because if you look at other screens that have secrets like that, like, yeah, like this one, you burn the tree and it turns into stairs. So it'll actually know to check the secret combos. And it's like, okay, there's a warp in there, so yes, this screen has a valid tile warp. And it also works in reverse when you have stuff like, I don't know if I can find a good example. I know there's some in, oh, here's one. This whirlpool is a swim warp, or dive warp, I guess it is. And so it recognizes that as a valid warp, and it displays it down here, but there was never one set, because you're never capable of getting here with the flippers, so it doesn't do anything. So I'm like, okay, what's the problem with this screen then? Because it's not, it's not the fact that it's a secret combo or something, and if I place a valid warp on the screen, now it says it. The reason it does that is because these are lock blocks, and the lock blocks will, like, when you touch one when you have a key, it turns into the next combo in the sheet. And so because that isn't actually indicated anywhere in the screen data, it doesn't register this as a screen with a valid warp in it, and that's why it doesn't list the thing. The only reason I'm explaining all this is because when I was doing my sweep of everything, I was, constantly making use of that to make sure that there were no secrets on the screen. And I got to this one, and it threw me off, and I'm like, why the hell isn't this showing? Is that something I'm going to have to look out for? And, I guess kind of, but it, like, I don't think it would really come up. We're going to be here for a while, so I'm cutting again. So, remember Hyrule Castle sitting out in the middle of the field? Because, that's where we need to go next. We have this conspicuous sparkling spot over here, and you have to just shoot it for reasons, I'm sure. And I believe we now have to embark on an incredibly long velvet rope quest to get inside this place. Now, everything else that I've been showing in this video is something that I've looked at ahead of time to just kind of verify where the items are, what I need to do to reach them, and all that. I haven't looked at the interior of Hyrule Castle, other than just seeing that it exists. But given that I can't get the sword from the sanctuary, I'm pretty sure this is where I need to go next to actually progress. And there's a couple other items I could pick up, but I'm going to need the white sword in the woods and in Death Mountain anyway, so I might as well come here and do this part first. Yeah, I don't know why I poked him. I think I keep changing my terminology. In-game, it's referred to as the Master Sword, but in, like, ZQuest logic, it's the level 2 sword, which is the white sword, so ZQuest calls the level 4 one the Master Sword. That's why I keep kind of changing my terminology. Also, this song is, like, very quiet, but I'm not going to turn it up because the sound balance in this quest is kind of all over the place, and I don't want it to drown me out when we switch back to a different song. We've probably all heard this song before. And more velvet rope. Are you interactable? No. You better believe it's more velvet rope. I like the random vines growing out of the wall there. What the hell? Alrighty. So this openable? Doesn't look like it. I mean, okay. I don't... No? Okay. Yeah, we're going down this way. What is this gonna do? Then he falls. Okay, I fell into some unadvertised dungeon. Are we gonna find, the dead body of Amy's dead deceased corpse, by which I mean Link's uncle? This is looking... It was looking similar to it, but, I believe that area curved downward and this one curved up. I probably don't need to fight these. Why do I do this to myself? I'm looking forward to more damage output. Grumble, grumble. Gobble, gobble, you're in trouble. Okay. Definitely didn't have enough of those. I had a bunch of money. What was I going to spend it on? Super bombs are notoriously irritating to get in Zelda Classic Quest. I figured I might as well load up on them. I can still hold 3 more. I'm guessing I will probably not go out of my way to spend the money on more super bombs. But we'll see. Don't remember if I've already encountered locked doors. I probably have. I'm seeing that cracked wall, too. Is that... No? Nothing? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like snakes. Yeah, I like rats. Nothing wrong about rats. Dude. Why was that snake such a thorn in my side? And more of the same. Fuck these guys, come on. Speed this along a little bit. I say this every time, but I hate fighting every enemy on every screen, and the only reason I do it is out of paranoia. And sometimes it's justified, but, yeah. Oh, goody, more of them. If you weren't good at fighting Dark Nuts yet, get good now. Except we probably had a lot of mandatory fights earlier, so never mind. Ah, yes, my favorite, Zelda Classic trope of the MIDI that fades out, and then, you know, takes a while before it loops again. The MIDI editor in, Z-Quest is not that hard. You could have avoided that. Ooh, look, this screen only has 2 of them. I was expecting another 5. My goal is to find a secret entrance into the sanctuary to steal the sword, right? That's why I'm here, I think. This is kind of looking less castle-y and more shacky. So maybe we're getting close to it. The screen is suspiciously empty. Or not. Okay. Oh, yeah, sure enough. I like how these are solid objects and I can't look through them. Well, here we go. Why snow? Okay. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be pressing buttons there or not, but either way, we cut off the tune a little bit. Let's sit here for another 5 hours. No, I stole that. Enormous power flows into you, but, you know, it's still only the level 2 weapon. It can be better. all my skills increase? You see the world before your legs. What the? It feels so natural now. The unlimited power is me.
This is so pretty. Our dream comes true.
Let's march to Mount Death in a victorious way, my shining cupcake. Oh me, oh my. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this. Alrighty. Okay. So was that actually it? I feel like there might have been stuff. Give me a sec. I felt like there were parts of the castle that I could have reached and didn't. Let's see. Oh, what? Side warp A. Oh, duh. I was thinking I came out of this door, and I'm like, why is going north not an option? Okay, yeah, I think this was pretty limited then. Nothing interactable on this screen. It's just like shot across. Nothing here. Can't get past this guy. I think that was about it. Yeah, never mind. There was nothing else here. Okay, so now for me to progress in the game, I need to go back to Death Mountain and whatchamacallit, go interact with that bullshit that was behind the Gliok, but no, I've got more heart pieces and shit to collect, so let's go do that. But first I want to try murdering somebody and see how that goes for me. I think there's a guard over this way. Yep, okay. I have murdered a guard of Hyrule because he was in my way and I felt like it. So, you know, good for me, I guess. Alright, next up is going to be Lost Woods, and there's probably a warp to get there quickly, but I don't know what it is, so I will be back in a minute. So I remembered this was a thing. So like I said, there's I thought there was a warp to get there quickly, and indeed, if you hit this one with an arrow, there is. But this one's a little odd, because it's a warp to Kokiri Forest, but it uses the Lost Woods D-map. This is the wrong music for the area. If I were to go into a building and leave, it should reset. You are very ugly guy. Yep, there we are. So, not too much I have to do in the Lost Woods. I, pretty thoroughly cleaned that place out in the last 27 videos when I explored it. There was one thing. Thankfully, I wrote down the instructions to get there. But, how many screens are we going to have to go left? So far, that's 2. 3. Count with me. 8. 8. 8. Okay, no, this was it. Is this just... I could have gotten this one earlier, but I didn't realize it was here. Boop the snoot, and then there we go. Now I need to go back to Garden Gallery. And boy, is that a bit of a walk. Let's see if I can speed things up a little bit by doing this. But once again, in the last few videos, you've seen me make this journey like 16 times, so I'm really not going to make you watch it again. I hate to keep cutting like this, but that's what happens when we are doing cleanup. Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. remember when I came to this level twice. This one's not too far in, thankfully. I always love it when stuff just disappears due to boss flags. I don't think I remembered this one existing either. Honestly, I don't know if I remembered any of the ones in these dungeons. What the hell, was I always able to push that? But yep, you know, you come on up here, and of course you have to slash this painting. Why wouldn't you? And then that's it. Weird-ass song. Something from Castlevania. Somebody told me what it was. I don't remember exactly, though. The continue warps in this are all weird. This is not how I remember continue warps working. Maybe this is a 210 thing. Oddly enough, that happened to put me exactly where I needed to go. I actually wasn't even intending that. It just was a happy accident. So there's 2 things in Death Mountain. I really don't want to do either of them. I kind of hate this area. I also don't remember how to get anywhere in it, so I'm gonna try one thing, and if it doesn't go to where I need, then fuck it, I'm just going there off screen again. I'm not putting in the effort to figure this place out again. This one especially pissed me off because I wasn't sure if I had gotten the item, and it took me like fucking 20 minutes to figure out how to reach it, and then when I found that it was there, and I hadn't picked it up yet, it's like, oh boy, I get to do that all again on screen, and it's a long journey for no payoff. Which one of these? Okay, I gotta kill all the enemies. I think I'm going the wrong way. If this is not the solution, then yeah, like I said, you don't need to watch me wander around. I like when enemies get trapped on the side of the screen like that. I don't really know why it happens. What do you mean? Okay. This isn't where I need to be. Yeah, fuck it. I'll figure it out. So it turns out I wasn't that far away. I actually managed to get here without having to look up the solution in Z-Quest. So let's do steaming systems, because it's just closer than the other thing. And we don't have to go very far into this place either. Is this it? Yes. There we go. Annoyingly, that is the last heart piece that I'm aware of prior to the point of no return. It's possible I missed one somewhere, but we aren't going to start that third row yet. But like I said, there is still one other item in the Death Mountain region, so let's go try to find that. It should be somewhat nearby after I get through this series of foliage that needs eliminating. Should be a warp up here. Yeah. This one is real good. I'm hyping it up as if it's going to be something ridiculous, and it really isn't. I'm just annoyed that I didn't find it. I actually see it. Hold on. Look at the bigger tree. This one. Look at it closely. A line appears. There's an item behind that tree. It's the last magic container. I didn't need it, but it was there. Oh boy. Alright. This is another instance where I could cut, but I just really don't feel like it at this point. I believe I know a way to get back somewhat efficiently, because I think the warp that I took trying to reach this place originally put me to where I need to be for plot reasons, so let's just try to get back there. Now, you know what? Let's go ahead and jump off this cliff here. I'm really glad that option is in exist. That option is in exist. God, we're already 40 minutes into this video. Jeez. I feel like I've done nothing. Probably because I haven't, but, I mean, I at least got the sword. Think about those duplicate magic containers I picked up. Where would we be without those? I'm already going the wrong way, aren't I? I think I've gone too far. Was it the cave on this screen? I already don't remember. Ah, yes. Said it before, I'll say it again. I fucking hate areas with giant, complicated cave networks. I don't know how to make them not suck, but I'll have to figure out a way somehow. Good. Alrighty, I think I can... Is it just... yeah. This should lead up to the shrine, right? I think that's what this is. Yep. Okay, I believe this is no going back. Late! Frustration noises. Or sorry, / vexed. Oh! With what lies can you explain that 2 little kids? I mean... just dying and trying again, and using super bombs, basically. Of course there is excuse. We were delayed by a gay-looking black orb with big eye. Oh my god. Alright. Sorry, did he say opened portal? But one dark nut stayed behind, and that dark nut is, I don't remember the guy's name. The stormtrooper from the, like, sequel series. That one dude. Oh, Vatty's in this game. I don't remember if we've already seen him. Is he an agent of chaos? This is sounding more like Majora. First, I will dig up this entire dumpland. Alright, what other possible threats? This dialogue. Or like, oh, what isn't easy for the one who will soon find the light force? Okay, now what? Happenings. More happenings. Even more happenings. Hey, what's that? Come on. Oh, that's just Bargo, don't worry about that. TIE Fighter! Oh. I like the ocean sound effects for... Okay, yeah. This area is getting fucked. Was that an alien invasion? Yeah, everything was changed when the alien nation attacked. Oh no. The trees. Is this Link's house? Suddenly Sigma! Okay. Yeah, so I knew there was some crossover bullshit in this quest. I wasn't sure when it was gonna come into play, but, here we are. As for Sigma, I mean, as for Millen, yeah, forget that. We're not going to address him yet. I'm sorry. Oh. They were teleported into Dr. Wily's Revenge. Weird world with rushing, not caring people who were asking for documentations and spoke strange things. I never know what direction to hold in these cutscenes. I swear it changes every time. Then they appeared in a more usual area, but a warrior demanded... So wait, so we're not gonna address the Mega Man world there. Alright, so what is this? Just another Zelda quest, or is this like Final Fantasy or something? Name / job. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy. From the world, noble looking fellow asked if they. Oh, the virtues. What the. Maybe this is Ultima. I don't know. It's some RPG. After that, they were at a river with a happy talking rat who was visited by a mole in his water lodge. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Okay, we're back to Mega Man. Metallic place with mostly metallic people. Soon they were at a metallic place surrounded by people. No, sorry. Soon they were at a metallic place surrounded by people with glowing eyes and big desire for some materies and Mako energy. Is that supposed to be materia? I don't know what the Mako energy is. I don't know why that was my first inclination with the mouse, but yeah. So I spotted some bunnies. Is this Cave Story? Oh shit, it is. Huh. I'm liking this. Then they went to this place. Then they went to this place. I'm liking the cameos. It's just, why are we brushing past all this? I'd like to see this. Come on, they went to fucking Metroid. What do you mean a caveman in a rubber suit? What? Is that like a chicken man who goes around and shoots stuff and stuff? Anyway. They were adventuring through many worlds with different beings and places. They went through good and bad, escaped death, and grabbed big treasures. It was the excitement itself. 7 years later.
This is the most frightening place where we have ever been.
Agreed, sweetie. Let's find a portal very quick. I feel decay. Look, the Book of Medora changes.
More dungeon maps are appearing.
This never happened in the other worlds.
Just disappearing, sir.
Okay, so. What? I don't really know what to make of any of that, but, it was interesting. I have to... First thing I need to say is I cannot make fun of this in, like, you know, in good faith, because I had the Hollow Knight RPG that was, like, a insane crossover between, like, 15 different franchises. So, you know, that's fine. I think that's kind of neat. It's, you know, a love letter to stuff that you like. Who cares? I kind of hate that we brushed past all of it. I would have liked to explore some of those worlds. But I guess we'll see where this is taking us. I don't know if this is actually where I need to go. Oh! What the fuck? Okay, so I need the ocarina, apparently, unless all of that was japes. For the record, I've not looked at any of this. You know, when messing around in Z-Quest, I did see screens of later areas, but I didn't, you know, I wasn't following anything closely enough to tell how stuff is connected. Oh. And, wow, that's some death. It felt like the game was close to crashing there, so I want to be safe. Okay, can I get through this cave? Suppose I can try interacting with the Spagublios. I'm so used to relying on the lens to just giving me the answers to everything, I didn't really try much. No, this is all claiming I need the ocarina for stuff. I only have so many screens I can visit. So, let's see. Oh. How did I miss this? The fuck?
Welcome to your doom.
Well, none of this is going to help me right now. So that wasn't the solution. Can I... No. This doesn't have any kind of secret marking on it, so I don't think I can interact with this, but... just to be on the safe side. Nope, didn't think so. I love when the enter key gets disabled in ZC for no reason. Ah! I like how you can see the stairs combo underneath. What the hell? What? I guess it was... okay. Searching the rumbles, you found the Ocarina of Blood. Didn't realize we were playing a, you know, edgelord hack. It has a terribly sad tune. What, it's just constantly emitting one? Like, no matter what side... Honestly, that makes sense. If it's the Ocarina of Blood and it's supposed to be edgy, then any song you try to play is going to come out sad. Alright. So, that's a thing. It's very sparkly. I might need to replace that sound effect. Alright, I could go down there. Let me check the cave first. That might be like a jump off of a ledge or something. Like how the door just disappeared. Okay. Wouldn't have expected that to be blow-upable, but here we are. This is gonna be a maze, isn't it? Oh no, don't give me this many options. Is this one way? It's looking one way. Alright, fine, let's go this way first, just in case. It probably loops around this way, but don't know that for sure yet. No? At least not immediately. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot to say about this place currently. I'm interested to see where this goes, because, you know, how could I not be after whatever the hell that last cutscene was? This is definitely different. I'm just not necessarily thrilled to be wandering a maze. Bone. Even the of the dead have sank below the mountain. What do you mean unknown force tries to form the caves now? Sure. Okay. Game's giving me too many options. Here I was thinking that this little starting area had like 4 screens and, you know, it was going to be pretty limited, and it's just, oh, you found the ocarina, now you can go this way, and nope, now I've got like this whole big fucking place. This is probably just the same maps as before, but like, you know, destroyed. The problem is, I don't remember the maps from before because they were complicated. Where are you taking me? Oh, so long. There was so many paths I didn't take. Nice orbs. Huh. I don't know what gets rid of those. Okay. Oh my god, the fog. Can I... Oh, thank god. I'm sorry. I'll have to remember to turn him back on later. I don't know if I can put up with that shit. I'm starting to suspect something that I am not thrilled about, which is that this whole area is just the entirety of Death Mountain again, with the same level of complexity as before. Oh, what the hell? What are those, hands? What is that, scripture? You quoting scripture? Shit, what is this song? It's very familiar. I feel like it's something that I should be memeing on. I just don't remember what it is. Bone. Was that bone even in my way? Also, I'm sorry if this song is too quiet. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep groaning. It's not... This does not make for good commentary. But that's just... That's how I feel about this. I'm just gonna wander and hope that I find something, and... Okay, well, I sure as hell didn't find anything there. What was I gonna say? Just... I can always check ZQuest to see if any of the other paths had anything. Hammer. Am I gonna be getting that soon? There were the... You know, the Asian stereotype moles. This is totally the way I just went. I think we might have hit a loop. But I have to go through the loop at least 6 more times before I know for sure. Yeah, this is looking like a loop. Oh. Oh, that's the 210 music that I know and love. Please say it doesn't fix itself. Oh. What is this? Okay, it's... I've explained that before, right? How in 210 there used to be a bug where notes that would be held for a long time would just never stop. That's what that sounded like. A sparkly boulder exists. Wand. This, may be an area that I'm going to have to be returning to. Which, again, I'm not thrilled to be hearing. I didn't want to return to it the first time. You know, unless the game just gift-wrapped me the hammer and the wand at the same time. It's just like, here we go, you know. The rest of the game, you'll just have all the items. Okay, I mean, that looks like a wand puzzle. What the hell? What? The fuck? Okay. Puzzle, in quotes. I don't know what the puzzle would have been, but, you know. Ooh, I love dead ends. I mean, the map does say dead end. It, were those here last time? Oh, this is the game we're playing. I see. We're, bit-bopping around the map with nary a care in the world. Okay. So, it's not bad enough that the place is huge and labyrinthine. It also has, unadvertised warps. That's cool. Well, let me go this way. Yeah, you're real cool. Go with my statue. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I wish I hadn't shot that. I was tempted to turn the smoke back on and see how discernible that... the smoke isn't that bad. We'll see. I feel like the issue is it does make it harder to see, and I'm worried that there will be details that I'll miss. For a second I thought this rock was casting a shadow, but no, I think that's just darker ground for some reason. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Where are we? I don't actually know where I'm trying to go, is the problem. There could be an item somewhere in this map that I need. There could be, like, it could be that I have to find an exit from the area. Currently unclear. And I kind of don't want to, end the video before I figure it out. I'm not wanting to bust out Z... Fuck off, I didn't even see that one. Okay. Fog's going back off. Need to actually see what the hell I'm doing. Is this hook shot? No, it's... Okay, the ones that have hands are ladders, and the ones that don't are pits. I see. That's not so bad. Any of this secret stuff? No. That is not an untrouble pit. That's kind of looking like a hook shot thing over there. Can I... Yeah. Might regret that. I might have needed to go up that way first. Manhandler. Use a bomb on it? No? I like the spooky tree. It's shrugging. It's just like, well, that's... I mean, that's life for you. That just looks like Luigi. Like, this rock right here looks like Luigi. Boulder Canyon. Was this a dead end? I'm sure I can fall in the hole. Yeah. Where are you taking me, game? I don't really want to take that warp yet. Myra, how do you keep finding these skeleton people? What was it, Sigma? Wiping this mountain. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. What is that, a shortcut? Oh, I guess it's... We're getting back from the right, maybe. Who are you? Just bomb it? No? Okay, so that was a shortcut to get over here from the right, but why would I want to be here? I don't think I can hit that. The angle doesn't quite work out. I was half expecting it to be like, you know, hook shot to another, like a target off screen, so it's like, you know, you can't actually, but we're gonna put something over there that is hook shotable, and then it like warps you partway through. No, this screen's nothing. It's, yeah. Okay, there was a warp in here, right? I think. Yeah. Unless this was where I came in. Yeah, I think this is the one I haven't taken yet. Man, I don't remember. This place all looks the same. This place looks a little bit different. No indication that you can't go right, other than it being the edge of the map. Hey, Bone, what's your story? Everything were wiped away without a trace. You cannot stay here. It is getting dark soon. Wherever the hell the line was, I don't remember. A Vornado. Sure, I'll take the Vornado. Are we actually gonna interact with this dungeon now? Oh. Shit, I think we actually are. Necrolodge. Well, first things first. Save. And we're over an hour in, so I'm not going to start this dungeon. Let's see if I can find this in ZQuest and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Problem is, I'd have to go through a shit ton of tile warps in that cutscene to navigate to it that way, so I'm just going to kind of blindly jump around a bit and see what we can find, which means that I run the risk of encountering spoilers, but what else is new? But speaking of spoilers, I think I saw a boss there. Okay, layer screen. Yeah, this is just that dungeon. Layer screens, layer screens. Here we go. Okay, let's see. What are we dealing with? This is where I started. Let's just kind of sweep the map looking for anything of interest. Let's actually go and talk to this guy. He's right here. One sec. No. I like the red orb. Do you exist? Yes, I think so. Until you switch materialization. Does the hammer exist? I mean, I don't have it yet. The fuck did that mean? Okay. I'm going back in here. Things make a little bit more sense in this place so far. I have no reason to save again, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's see. Oh my, that's a lot of flags. I'm just kind of keeping an eye out generally for items and interesting things. There's so many warps. Okay, we've seen this area. I'll do another search over the cave section in a minute. There's so many caves, holy shit. Misery Mire. Okay, well, I guess we know that that's a thing. Thought that was a fucking eggplant. What is that? I guess it's just a ghost. It looked like a corpse. I guess a ghost and a corpse aren't too far apart. You're gonna be having a shoofty to tell if it's transparent or not. Not ask, excuse me, are you the, like, imprint of a departed soul? Fucking shoofty. 'Cause, 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 'cause I'm not being super thorough because I'm not checking like the placed item on every screen, but I'm just kind of looking for anything that isn't a warp too. Well, there's frozen waste, so that's something. We may end up having to go there if the dungeon is not doable. There's Necrolodge again. What's the story here? Can I please? Yeah. Let's see. What are you? Nothing. This is the blue square. This is where the game deposits you. But there's no cave entrance. And then this is another entrance to that level. I don't know. Okay, well, I've learned nothing. Dead-end caves. Let's do the same thing. Yeah, we don't need to look at all this shit. I just... Oh. What did I need to get here? 3, 1... What do you mean 3, 1B? Oh, this is map 3. What the hell? Okay, then. Where is there a warp here? What do you mean tile warp? There's no tile warp here. Oh. What? How does that work? So this tile here is apparently stairs. And I don't know how... Oh, never, I'm stupid. You can walk from the left, probably. It's through some very long path, and there's another heart piece. Yeah, so there's still stuff in these caves. I'm not gonna spend fucking forever looking through every one of these. Point is, there's stuff here. I'll have to check it out at some point. But, not right now. I've had my fill with this for the moment. I'm still behind on videos a little bit. I need to record more of this soon, but I think I'm good. So, next time, I guess, Turtle Rock, but not really. Maybe, unless I can't do it yet and have to go somewhere else first. We'll see.